friends, today I'm coming on with an update for my August Use It or Lose It. So I'm kind of burnt out on Christmas stuff. So I did take and put my Christmas that I had pulled out away. I didn't put it away because I do plan on pulling that back out in November and continue on to use those things that I'd already pulled out. But for now, I needed a change of pace. I wasn't able to create as much so far this month as I wanted. It's been an extremely difficult month. So in July, me and my son's horse got hurt, and so there's been a lot of, stress and anxiety and things over that, vet visits and things, but thankfully, Ginger is doing so much better now, and she is healing beautifully, and things are so much better that it's like a huge relief that she's doing so well. But 2 weeks ago, we lost my son's childhood dog, and it has been really hard on all of us and really rough. And so I just really hadn't felt like crafting with everything that had been going on, including my health issues and things. I just was struggling to craft. But I think getting something new out to craft with is going to help get my creativity back. So anyway, enough of rambling. Let me show you what I have pulled out. So this paper collection and what you're going to see me use for Halloween, and probably adding in a little bit of new Christmas. A lady here in my hometown reached out to my mom, and she had a bunch of scrapbook paper that she was getting rid of. And so my mom met with her and picked up an entire back seat of the car full of 12 by 12 paper pads, card stocks, all kinds of paper related items, glitter paper, solid paper. There was like a bunch of holidays. You had Halloween, fall, Christmas, girl paper, school paper, all kinds of stuff. So I was able to go through it, choose what I wanted, and then we are letting one of the ladies at church go through it. And once everybody has gone through it, we are going to donate some of it to the schools in the area. And then I think the plan was to donate it to a little bit to our local nursing home. So anything that we can't use, we're going to donate outside of the area, to someone else who can use it. So anyway, this collection is called Night and Fall by Recollections. There is, looks like this is a 2012 paper collection. There are some in here that have like glitters and things on them, but it's kind of a transition. There's fall and Halloween in here. So I'm mostly going to use the fall papers out of this. I actually have already made a project, so I have my scraps in here. And then I pulled out this Recollections Spice Market. This is from 2017. And it has all of these beautiful fall colors in here. And so I pulled that out to use as my cardstock base. So that's my paper that I'm going to be using. And then I don't have a whole lot of fall stuff, but I did print and cut some ephemera off on Creative Fabrica, and I am doing a mini fall swap. So I did print all of my ephemera mini size. So everything is small for the mini. And then I have a couple extra little ephemera pieces from a collection that I used last year that's not mini. So I have that, and then these bows here. And then I pulled out a few different flowers. We have some sunflowers from the Dollar Tree, and then a bunch of flowers from Hobby Lobby. And then I have these, sorry, I have the hiccups, guys, sorry. I have these gems from Hobby Lobby. And this Dollar Tree sticker sheet, I only had these 2 left, so I definitely want to use those up. And then I have these pumpkin gemstones from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to try to use up these 4, and if I don't get to that, that will be fine. And then I had a little bit of chipboard left on a sheet, and thankfully a lot of this was small, so I just took the sticker backing off the back, and so now I have some chipboard to use. Then I have some felt pieces. These are from Hobby Lobby, and then these were gifted to me in a swap. So these are foam pieces. And then I had these chipboard sentiments, which I think I picked up at Target. So I pulled out a couple of the more fall related ones. A bunch of them are Thanksgiving related. Then I have these gems, which I think came from, these came from the Dollar Tree. That little pumpkin. If nothing, I figured these are good for filling in my box as little to sprinkle in, and some of them are glittered and some of them are not, so I thought those were a good size that I could probably use some of those. And then I pulled out 2 sticker sheets that had some smaller things. So this one was at the Goodwill for 50 cents. And hopefully I can get this sticker off here and be able to use that one. But it had some small things, and this was from Hobby Lobby on clearance that I got a couple years ago. But we do have some smaller little stickers that I should be able to use. And then I have, yeah, I think I can salvage that. Then I have some like table scatter sequence mix from Hobby Lobby, and they have these small leaves in here. So I have that to use. This orange snowflake trim. These burlap trims in red and orange. And then I have this ruffled trim that was created for me in a swap. And so I'm going to pull this out to use some of this up as well. So that's everything I have pulled out for our fall specifically. And then I will kind of add things, you know, if I need them. I don't think I will, because once I get my fall swap done, I'm going to transition over to working on Halloween, which is like one of my favorite things to craft for. So at least for the remainder of August and at least for part of September, I'm going to be working with this fall collection, and then I'll be transitioning over to Halloween. I'll give you a little sneak peek on one of the projects that we are going to be creating. I already created one. I like to create one first so I can give you an example of what we're going to be creating. But I created this little mini Memdex card. So you can see I used that burlap trim in the background. There's 2 of those little leaf sequins, some flowers, ephemera, and one of these word beads. But look how teeny tiny this is. I think this measures 3 by 2 3.25, because everything in the swap that I'm doing must be mini sized. So figured I will work on my swap and use some of my fall stash at the same time. So we will be creating one of these together in an upcoming video. So that's a little sneak peek for you. Thanks a lot, guys, for stopping by. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.